Hello everyone, my name is Ji Xiaoping. Today we will answer the 4 questions proposed at the end of IC water case AVIO analysis and answer question 1, which is after Johnstone's changes, does the IS function fit the organization and its environment? Before Johnstone's changes, IC Water had a poor IT performance and reputation for uncompleted projects. Some business units bypassed IT function. In 1999, IT infrastructure was unable to operate industry standard systems, could not even support an effective email service. During the 1990s, the SC government outsourced its IT infrastructure to EGS, privatized some state-owned business, and corporatized the IC Water. IC Water outsourced the maintenance and operations of Atlas water supply to United Water. It also sold the cascading business. Okay, let's see what Johnstone changes. New direction of business focused. He made a serious upgrade for the system and equipment. The upgrade built a platform for future value creating IT applications. Personnel changes. For the internal staff, Johnstone recruited people from industry, both to upgrade the group capability and to change the group culture. Only the best people from the old IT team survived. New methodology of principle was adopted. Internal and external project managers were required to have received training in principle. An internet-based knowledge management system was available to assist project managers. 3 new organization structure formed also. Committee is focused on business issues and ensures that the top team was committed to and satisfied with project delivery on their behalf. PGO ensures all projects use approved methodologies, standardized metrics, and reports. Project board responsible to initiate the project, authorize each stage, give advice, close the project, and conduct the frequent project reviews. Obviously, after Johnstone's changes, the IS function fits the organization and the environment.
Question 2. Is it the people, the structure, the methodology, the technology, the top team relationship, vendor support, or the project management that is the key to WaterScope's success? Which of these elements did Johnstone emphasize to bring about improvement? And what risks to high-performance project team practice remain? The key to WaterScope's success does not rely to a single factor. Rather, it is due to the combination of its people, the structure, methodology, and technology. David Johnston was the main player that helped lead to the success of the project. He was the Chief Executive Information Officer, who introduced a business-focused IT in SA Water and also raised the IT profile throughout the organization. 3 organization structure which Johnston created to support the new direction for information system also a factor to this project's success. These are Information Services Executive Committee, which purpose was to focus on business issues and ensure the top team was committed to and satisfied with the projects on their behalf. Second is the Project Governance Office, which goal was to ensure all projects use approved methodologies, standardized metrics and reports. And lastly was the Project Board, which initiated the project, authorized each stage, gave advice, closed the project, and conducted frequent project reviews. Another factor was the new methodology that they have used in this project, PRINCE, or the Project in Controlled Environment, which is a widely used project management methodology that helps to navigate through essentials for running a project successfully. It is also widely used by different organizations, establishing processes that cross the project business interface to enable business to monitor and control a project. Both the Project Board and Project Governance Office were mandated to structure of PRINCE 2, and project managers received trainings on PRINCE 2 as well. Technology also helped in success of the project. Apart from upgrading their IT infrastructure, They also have the laboratory information management system to automate the tracking of samples within the laboratory, allocation of test samples, validation of reports, interpretation, and report generation. They also integrated Geography Information System or GIS in their system and was the first utility in Australia to fully capture and store the entire water and water scope network on GIS. Next, what are the elements that Johnson emphasized to bring improvement in the organization? Johnson's prime task was to elevate the division's function from a technology focused into a business focused IT. Because of this, he also changed the division's name to Information System, set up a new goal to deliver right information at the right time to the right destination, regardless of location, and also emphasized that the business owns the information and the systems. He also revitalized the IT infrastructure. They have basically upgraded their computers, the networks, as well as set up the new email system within the organization. Johnson also appointed new roles for this project to basically represent IS to the business, to look after the new systems development, to look after the customer support, infrastructure, and communication, and lastly, to develop internal service level agreements covering customer support, infrastructure services, and information delivery. Next up are the identified risks. Resources and team risks occurred due to a lack of available resources, which caused delays in approval process and use of unapproved technology. Communication risks contributed to the delays in PDA testing to inform that key people were on holiday, and technology and design risks attributed to an issue where no one from SA Water IS and laboratory were able to understand the initial data structures in LIMS. In order to reduce the risks in future projects, the team needs to identify and collect the risks that they have encountered, evaluate the probability and impact that it would cause if it happened again, and plan which risks can be controlled, mitigated, and accepted.
What important issues does this case raise about IS project governance? In this case, they have in project issues. The first is the escalated cost in the project that had risen by 10% in September 2001. The second thing is the lack of people because of small team they have, so they cannot handle business intelligence. The third thing is multiple vendor issues. They have conflict of the vendor because of the misunderstanding of the structural issues. The last thing is the project challenges because of unpredictable outcomes such as the delaying from GIS, problem interfacing with LMS, delays in PDA testing because of the holiday of key people, the delay in approval process, and the unapproved technology. So how they handle those issues? For escalated costs, they defend against corporately. For the lack of people, they outsource to TMR and aspect computing. TMR is for the business intelligence and aspect computing is for the system development. For multiple vendor issues, they manage the relationship between the aspect computing and TMR. For the project challenges, because of the unpredictable outcome, they keep move on and deliver the project successfully. However, after they implemented the project, there is some concern by the participant with the comment that the project is too costly, it's too long to make decision because the unpredictable of project director. The third thing is time consuming report for the project governance office. The poor productivity because of technical experience and process accountability, and the last thing, higher cost of managing the relationship. So next, we move to the next question.
David Johnston was headhunted and took up a new role in April 2003. What attributes should SA Water look for in the new CIO, and what changes should the new CIO make? For the CIO attributes, the CIO firstly should have a visionary leadership. He should be able to set the company on a new path and adopt a new strategy and point the organization in that strategic direction. Secondly, he should have team and relationship building skills. He should have the foresight to hire the right people and to develop an exceptionally strong leadership team. Thirdly, he should have good communication and presentation skills. He should be able to influence, inspire his staff, and build relationships across all levels of the organization. For this case study, there are existing issues before the new CIO came on board. For instance, SA Water had a history of poor IT performance. It has a reputation for many uncompleted IT projects, and its IT infrastructure was unable to operate within the industry standard system. For example, its IT system could not support effective email service. So what changes should the new CIO make? The CIO should establish new goals and plans for the IT to achieve. New strategies can be charted and adopted to allow the IT system to become more business focused and to serve more business needs. He should hire the right people for the job, develop new roles and organizational structure to meet the new goals and plans. He should close all projects that were incomplete so that the projects are not left hanging there. Here comes the end of our presentation.